Hey YouTube, it's 2T. Third time's a charm, like I say. This is a full PAL UK N64 collection. I did it. I've only gone and bloody done it. Yeah, so I've got my third full set. Not full PAL. I've mentioned this before. This is the full UK PAL. So these are the only games you could buy in the UK. There is the omission of the 3 Australian exclusives, which again I will reiterate for those that may or may not be aware and maybe watch this for the first time. So that's StarCraft, is Snowball Kids 2, and it's Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Those did not get a UK release, so I've omitted them at the minute. You know, you could argue if you include them, why don't you include American exclusives and Japanese exclusives? So it does make sense. So this is just the UK PAL, and that's a bit loud, isn't it? And I feel like I'm raising my voice. Let's take a notch off there. Right. So how I'm going to have to do this, and what you guys can't see, this tiny space that I've got is absolutely littered with boxes because unlike the GameCube set, some of these are not fully boxed. Okay, so some are loose carts, some are boxed complete, some are boxed without the manual. So it's a mismatch of different variations. But obviously it was always a case of, you know, I'll be happy with a loose cart, and slowly, surely, you know, as time progresses and the options become available to, you know, buy box ones, I will do. And a case in point is a couple of games here, which I'm just going to show before, because obviously these are, you know, new pickups, if you like, but I've already got them loose cart. Well, I thought I had this one. So again, the last video I mentioned, I went through and collated, you know, logged against Retro Collect. So this is against Retro Collect's database. 239 games it lists for the PAL. And the one, for some reason, I think it's gone missing, because I'm sure I had this. I've definitely got the manual, but anyway, I went out and bought myself Mace, Dark Age. That's all there, complete, boxed, the whole lot. So yeah, that's that one. And these are off CEX, and I don't know what's happened to the volume on Street Fighter. I didn't mute it, did I? I did, I muted the bugger. Hang on a minute. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so these are CEX, some upgrades from loose carts, and yeah, quite impressed. So none of these were classed as mint, so these were just boxed ones. We'll start off, you know, with some of the lower end, if you like. This mint is CEX, 40 quid. I got this boxed, and I think it's 15. It's Snowboard Kids. I'll tell you this now, the only reason why it's not mint is that little sticker there. Everything else on this is absolutely pristine. So for the sake of 25 quid, I'm quite happy to have that. It doesn't, you know, they're boxes at the end of the day. I'm not going for a full minter collection. It doesn't bother me. And another one that was just boxed, and honestly, if I'd seen this on the shelf, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. I'm not sure what the mint version this goes for, but I got the box version substantially cheaper. Wipeout 64, and there's not a mark on it. A slight little bit of bow in here, but that is it. One that I did have, but it come through and it is absolutely mullet. I ordered it again, and second time it's absolutely perfect. Again, not classed as mint. There's a slight bit of crush in the corner, and it's Pokemon Puzzle League. So well happy to get this one. It's going to be a bit tricky. Where is it? Yeah, so the only thing that's letting that down is that little corner there. From a boxed to a mint. So I'm quite happy if CEX keep this up. And then another Balter. This one is a little bit more noticeable, but Again, for the price, I give it a bit of an iron. It's come out alright. I can live with this perfectly well. Not a cheap game. I think this is boxed. I think the price of this is probably what the cart may or may not go for. I can't remember now. At Pokemon Stadium 2. And as you can probably see, there's a little bit of crease in there. That's the worst end. That's it. The rest of it is absolutely perfect. And as is the back. So it's just this kind of portion of the cart here and here. And that's just where people have been pulling it out, opening it up. So there you go. Right, so that's the latest additions. You'll see them when I flick through. So let's get started. The full UK PAL N64 collection. Okay guys, I'm not going to spend too long on this. We've got 239 games to get through. As I mentioned before, some will be loose carts, some will be boxed. So we'll just going to whiz through this. I'm going to try and keep it to sort of 2 letters each. So we're going to start from A's to B's, and C to D's and stuff like that. Depending on the numbers, because obviously there's more games in certain letter categories than there are others. But yeah, I'm just going to be as quick as I can, you know. And there'll be a couple of jump cuts because I've got to move stuff around because there's just too. I've not got enough space. Right, 007 World's Not Enough. 1080 Snowboarding. Some loose carts here. Aero Gauge. Aero Fighters Assault. Aiden Chronicles. Be nice to get that boxed. And this one, Airboarders 64. All-Star Tennis 99. All-Star Baseball 2000. All-Star Baseball 99. Armorines. Army Mensages Heroes. Automobile Lamborghini. Sorry about the glare there. The Mighty Banjo Kazooie. The even mightier Banjo Tooie. We've got Bass Hunter 64. We've got Batman Return of the Joker. Battle Tanks Global Assault. Great game. Beetle Racing Adventure. And no, James and Rob, I'm not going to get the Australian variant of that. Biofreaks. Blast Corps. Blues Brothers 2000. Body Harvest. Bomberman 64. Bomberman Hero. Buck Bumble. Probably the most annoying music ever in a game. A Bug's Life. Buster Move 2 Arcade Edition. And Buster Move 3 DX. C's. Carmageddon. Legacy of Darkness Castlevania. Castlevania. Centre Court Tennis. Chameleon Twist. Chameleon Twist 2. Charlie's Blast Territories. Chopper Attack. Clay Fighter 63 and a third. Yeah, it's a third, isn't it? The Mighty Conquers Bradford. Cruising USA. Cruising World. Cyber Tiger. That glare, I have to angle them that way. We've got Daffy Duck starring Duck Dodgers. Daikatana. Dark Rift. Destruction Derby 64. Diddy Kong Racing. Donald Duck Quack Attack. Donkey Kong 64. Doom 64. Dual Heroes. Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Who wants some? Duke Nukem 64. Earthworm Jim 3D. ECW Hardcore Revolution. Blairage. Excite Bike 64. Could probably do a better card than that. Extreme G. And Extreme G2. Okay, Fs. F1 Grand Prix. F1 World Grand Prix 2. F0 GX. F0 GX. F0X. GX in the cube. F1 Pole Position 64. F1 Racing Championship. FIFA 64. FIFA 99. FIFA 98. Fighter's Destiny. Fighting Force 64. Flying Dragon. Forsaken. Gasp Fighters Next Stream. Gauntlet Legends. We've got Gex 3. We've got Gex 64. Enter the Gecko. Glover. GoldenEye. GT 64 Championship. Hercules Legendary Adventures. Hexen. Holy Magic Century. Hot Wheels. Hybrid Heaven. And Hydro Thunder. Iggy's Wrecking Balls. ISS 2000. ISS 64. ISS 98. Track and Field Summer Games. Jerry McGrath Supercross 2000. Jet Force Gemini. Killer Instinct Gold. Gold. Kirby's 64. Knife Edge. Knockout Kings 2000. The Mighty Majora's Mask. Oh, big time reflection on that one. Ocarina of Time. We've got Lego Racers. Load Runner 3D. Lilac Wars. I have got the big box of this under the stairs. Mace to the Face 64. Ugh. Madden 64. This is time lapse. This looks like nothing, but trust me, fucking ball aching work. This is Madden 99. Sorting all these lot out. Magical Tetris Challenge. Mario Golf. And Mario Kart 64. Yeah, we're still on the M's, but I've had to break it in half. Mario Party. Mario Party 2. Mario Party 3. Mario Tennis. Michael Owens, World League Soccer. Mickey Speedway USA. Micro Machine 64. Milo's Astro Lanes. Mischief Makers. Mission Impossible. Oh, load of carts now. Try and rattle through these. Monster Truck Madness 64. Mortal Kombat 4. Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Mythologies. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Multi Racing Championship, RMC, MRC even. Guiman, Legend of Mystical Ninja, Guiman 2. Nagano Winter Olympics 98. NASCAR 99. Yeah, we're getting to the ends now. NBA Courtside. NBA Hang Time. NBA In The Zone 2000. Nothing interesting here. NBA Jam 2000. NBA Jam 99. NBA Live 2000. NBA Live 99. NBA Pro 98. NBA Pro 99. The new Tetris. We have NFL Quarterback Club 2000. NFL Quarterback Club 98. NFL Quarterback Club 99. NHL 99. NHL Breakaway 98. NHL Breakaway 99. And NHL Pro 99. Can you see that one? There we go. Off-Road Challenge. Olympic Hockey 98. Operation Winback. Paper Mario. Paper Boy. Penny Racers. Perfect Dark. PJ Tour Golf. Pilot Wings 64. I want to get that boxed. Pokemon Puzzle League. Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Stadium. Ooh, falling down. Pokemon Stadium 2. Just move these over. Oh. Bear with. Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Premier Manager 64. Quake. Quake 2. Racing Simulator Monaco Grand Prix. Rakuga Kids. Rampage 2 World Tour. No, Rampage 2 Universal Tour. Rampage World Tour. Rat-a-tack. Rayman 2. Need a car upgrade on that. Revolt. Let's get ready to rumble boxing. Resident Evil 2. Ridge Racer 64. Road Rash 64. Roadsters. Robotron 64. Rocket Robot on Wheels. Rugrats in Paris. Yeah, the movie. Rugrats Treasure Hunt. And Rush 2 Extreme Racing USA. Hey, we've got Scars. San Francisco Rush 2049. Shot up in price as. San Francisco Rush Extreme Racing. Scooby-Doo. Classic Capers. Classic Creep Capers. Shadow Man. Shadowgate. Snowboard Kids. Going down to South Park. South Park Rally. Not a bad little kart game, South Park Rally. And Chef's Love Shack. Never really got on with that. Space Station Silicon Valley. Star Wars Battle for Naboo. Episode 1 Pod Racer. Rogue Squadron. Shadows of the Empire. Starshot Space Circus Fever. I got the fever. Obligatory Mario 64. Super Smash Bros. Supercross 2000. Tricky one to source that. And the best game on the system is none other than Superman. In my haste, I omitted 2 games. Too many games. Command and Conquer, Under the Seas, that far back, and Nuclear Strike 64. Of the ends of the ends. So I do apologise, they are there. Right, on to the teas. Nearly there now, guys. We've got Disney's Tarzan, Taz Express, Tetrasphere, Tigger's Honey Hunt, Tom and Jerry Fist of Fury, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Tony Hawk's Skater 2, Tony Hawk's Skateboarding, we've got Top Gear Rally, we have Top Gear Rally 2, Top Gear Hyperbike, Top Gear Overdrive, Toy Story 2, Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. I don't know why they're back to front. This is alphanumeric basically. Turok 3, Turok, need a box upgrade on that one, and Turok 3, well, Turok Rage Wars, Turok 4 basically. Twisted Edge Snowboarding, I've done it again. To be fair, this one had dropped behind the box, so it is Tonic Trouble for teas. Whew. Right, last leg now, the last lot. So we're on to the V's. V's down. V Rally Edition 99. There should be no omissions now. Vigilante 8. Vigilante 8, the second offensive. Virtual Chess 64. Virtual Pool 64. Waiale Country Club. I never know how to pronounce that. War Gods. Wave Race 64. Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey. Glairage. Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey 98. Bring it closer. We have WCW NWO Revenge. Mayhem. World Tour. Wet Tricks. Wipeout 64, World Cup 98, World Driver Championship, Worms Armageddon, WWF Attitude, No Mercy, Warzone, WrestleMania 2000, Xena, and finally Yoshi's Story. Yoo! That's it, guys. I bet it's probably about 15 minutes long. It's took me fucking hours to do this. It needed doing. It's not going to be for everybody. I know that. It's more a reference point for maybe those that looking to get a collection or, you know, reference back. And it's for me as well. So if anyone has watched it, thanks very much. And I'll catch you next time. Take it easy, YouTube. Bye-bye.